Good day. Do you pre-write? Do you know what pre-writing is? Let's ask Socky.
Hello! Prewriting is a preparatory act for writers. Brainstorming, listing, mapping, free-writing, outlining. They all help us gather our thoughts, which are just so many clouds before a storm of essay writing.
Bad metaphor, Socky. Bad! Woo!
La 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 la. Ma ma. A brainstorm is like a storm in your brain, like a smoothie of thoughts that you throw into a blender, then sip and then upchuck onto paper to get your ideas down.
Gee, Socky, that's a great metaphor.
Simile. Like a blender is a simile.
What's to say about this?
Oh, so I emailed you a couple times today. I can't make this meeting. My daughter has a game in about 5 minutes, so
Thanks for meeting with us, Dean Fahy. I'm sure our live audience that is watching our every move right now is very interested to hear your thoughts on pre-writing.
Yes.
Camera's over there.
Oh, yes, it's great to be here. Pre-writing is very important to me.
Wonderful. Let's begin.
So, you like listing, eh?
Yes. Yes. When starting the writing process, I always begin by jotting a few things down. All the things that I can think of that are related. The points, the subpoints, and any sources that I might use, and some ideas about how I'll use them. So, if I was to talk about an aporia, say a social psychology term that means confusion, I might write a point. Creating confusion helps with teaching ethics. And underneath that, put subpoint 1, confusion provokes an emotional response. Subpoint 2, confused students express dissatisfaction in terms of practical ideals. And subpoint 3, ideals help students examine and review their current ethics. Then I might circle confusion, draw a line to aporia, and write John Dewey in parentheses so that I remember which source provoked this train of thought.
And how does that help the process?
Well, this way my first draft doesn't feel like such a stab in the dark. I know what I want to cover because I've already taken some time to consider it.
Fascinating.
Professor Lisi, it's a pleasure to meet with you today. I've heard that cognitive mapping is near and dear to your heart.
Weren't we supposed to talk about adjectives?
Stick with me here, will you, Shelley?
Okay. Cognitive mapping is a creative strategy for organizing your thoughts. So say I wanted to talk about adjectives. I might connect the word descriptors to that word, and then to that word I might connect something else like nouns.
How did you do that?
I have a lot of degrees.
Holy!
Let me give you another example. If I'm writing about new media and social networking, there are lots of directions I could go in. So what am I really interested in about new media? What do I want to express?
Gas? Oh no.
Gotcha.
Stick with me here, okay?
He's sorry.
So I draw several lines out from new media, like so many spokes on a wheel.
Shelley!
So let's fill in some of these blanks. Under the heading of new media, I might explore politics, privacy, relationships, language thought, memes. Those are all subheadings or supporting ideas for my larger subject. So from each of those subheadings, I can draw more lines to sources that I've read on them, like James Gleick for language, or Jerome Lanier for thought, or Richard Dawson for memes. Got it?
Nope.
Good, let's move on. What do we need to know about language in new media? Well, Gleick says that our construction of language is based in the constraints of available media at the time. So when social media like SMS or Facebook or Twitter demanded it, our word choices became more abbreviated. Our feelings began to be conveyed in emojis. So Lanier says that thought about media is also dictated by its limitations. Is this starting to make sense?
Like a light bulb.
Okay, I gotta get to another meeting.
Sure,
I
thanks.
gotta go.
I'm so sorry. No, please help. No, no.
Think about that.
I just don't see where I'm going wrong.
You're just not polished. You go into these interviews and you just start talking.
What, like a free write?
Actually, yes. A free write is an unedited burst of ideas that you just jot down on paper. Lets you write without stopping to really articulate what you're thinking.
But are we making a movie about this kind of stuff?
Yes, but our movie is carefully scripted and produced to appear improvised.
Really?
Oh, no, I can't do this right now.
Great, thanks, Dean Fahy.
What do you want?
We want you to settle an argument.
Okay.
You said before that you use outlining, or you use listing as a pre-writing strategy.
Yes, nearly everything I write begins as a list of ideas.
So an outline, right?
No, an outline is a formal organization of that list. It puts my ideas in an order and presents a thesis statement as well as a citation of sources. I'll use it as evidence for my supporting points.
So not a list, but a list on steroids, right? See? What? So remember, kid writers, pre-write before you write. Brainstorm to create ideas about a particular topic, whether it's ethics or adjectives. List those ideas to capture your thoughts before beginning a draft. Map out your thoughts to better understand how they're connected. Free write without worrying about your grammar or punctuation. Just get down what you're thinking. Outline to organize those ideas once you spit them out. Bye-bye! Thanks for joining us!